In 2020, SM unveiled plans to debut their newest girl group since Red Velvet in 2014. Under the name AESPA, the group comprised of 4 members and will drop their debut music video in November with Black Mamba. Now, by most accounts, AESPA follows many of the hallmark traditions of a classic SM song. Their style is eclectic and dance-focused, their use of EDM and noise music is both innovative and audacious, and it even features much of SM's famous genre-swapping mid-song. And yet, SM dared to do something so unconventional and groundbreaking that many fans would be hesitant at first. Tying in lore from other groups like NCT and Super M, AESPA would serve as the focus point of the SM culture universe. There is an abundance of lore and canon storytelling behind the lyrics and music videos, but what caught most fans' attention was that AESPA would be a group comprised of 4 real members and 4 virtual members. Of course, this concept isn't completely new to K-pop. In 2018, League of Legends combined several music acts to form the legendary KDA, a music act featuring real artists as well as their virtual personas. Their song Pop Stars was undoubtedly a smash hit both inside the LoL and K-pop community. Performing at the 2018 League of Legends World Championships, the event utilized visual effects that allowed the artists to perform on stage alongside their virtual characters. That stage was insane and capitalized on new VFX to provide a whole new performing experience for fans. Are virtual idols the new future for K-pop and idol stardom in general? In this video, I wanted to break down some of the other more iconic examples of virtual idols and explain how it's becoming a readily available technology for everyone. This is Lost in Translation, and I'm about to take you through the rise of the virtual idol. This is Hatsune Miku, a very popular Japanese Vocaloid software turned virtual idol. Since her release in 2007, she's been in over 100,000 songs and performed in countless stages around the world. Her insane following and steady growth over the past decade has seen her become a cultural phenomenon, not just in Japan but internationally as well. You've probably seen her as a figurine or plastered as a sticker somewhere. Developed by Krypton Future Media, the Hatsune Miku software is built with a library of voice samples, allowing users to make a comprehensive mix of words and phrases. In conjunction with Yamaha's Vocaloid technology, users can write music and have Hatsune Miku perform it in her own voice. Just about anyone can get Hatsune Miku to perform their own song by getting a license for the software. Even the name Hatsune Miku is an attribute to the future of virtual idols, meaning first, sound, and future. Aside from her, there are dozens more within Krypton's Vocaloid group, Hatsune Miku being the most popular and recognizable. Now, Hatsune Miku was a giant leap for the entertainment industry in pushing boundaries with what audiences would consider an idol. She didn't write her own music, she didn't have to train or practice, hell, she wasn't even human. And yet her immense popularity and recognizability demonstrates the extent to which fans will still exist and support non-human celebrities. It proved to producers that you don't need someone to put on a celebrity image or appear relatable, and that using entirely computer-generated software was a possible avenue for where the future of entertainment would go. But Japan is so far ahead of the curve, they've even utilized virtual animation into the online community. VTubers or virtual YouTubers are online entertainers who use motion capture technology to play a persona as a virtually generated avatar. While this technology has been around for a while, it skyrocketed in popularity last year as an online phenomenon. We've now seen a huge burst in VTubing with some of the biggest streamers like Kizuna AI or Iron Mouse dominating Twitch and YouTube audiences. Many of the major VTubers are employed through talent agencies like Hololive that help train prospective streamers and help them produce their content. In doing so, they open themselves to various streams of income outside of traditional video monetization, including merchandising, donations, promotional appearances, music releases. Of course, with readily accessible softwares open to everyone, there's also been a huge boom in independent VTubers everywhere on Twitch and YouTube. VTubing uses software capable of tracking a person's facial expressions and mapping them onto a 3D model, similar to how Snapchat and Instagram filters work. Obviously, the technology can range in price and value, but it ultimately serves as an easily accessible and affordable opportunity for many to break into online content creation. Chatting with a friend and doing my own research, programs like Vroid help people easily design their own avatar before uploading it to their computers for streaming purposes. With that said, I wanted to experiment and see just how easy it would be to create and rig up my own virtual avatar. Considering time and money constraints, I stuck to what I had with Adobe character animation and gave myself about a day to create a 2D virtual rig for myself. Here's how it went.
So one of the best things about Character Animate is that they give you plenty of templates that you can choose from. And then all you really have to do is open up a new project and then calibrate it to your face. It's really, really easy. It's like using a Snapchat or Instagram filter. What's also interesting about Adobe Character Animate is that with the templates, you can import them directly into Photoshop or Illustrator, and you can customize it as you see fit. So, changing the eyes or the face. It really does give you a lot of flexibility, and it tries to be as simple and as smooth as possible. Having tried out Character Animate and having a very brief idea of what VTubing might entail, I can definitely see why it's a very popular option for many online content creators. And there are plenty of softwares out there besides Adobe that give you that much flexibility to do it on your own. Anyway, back to the video.
I think in general, the boost in technological advancements has seen explosive growth in new opportunities, especially when it comes to celebrity stardom. Over in the West, CGI and de-aging technology are being utilized to give producers more creative freedom. After all, you're no longer limited to actors who are even alive anymore. It does, however, set a concerning precedent for a whole array of ethical issues. Do celebrities get to own their own likeness? Can a company license a celebrity's face? Will we even need human actors anymore? And from a business perspective, AI idols seem like the smartest idea economically. You don't have to feed them, pay them, you don't even have to transport them from place to place. In fact, they could even have multiple schedules going on at the same time and not have to worry about busy schedules, because they aren't real people, they're just algorithms or lines of code. And while that is an interesting dystopia to explore, much of the appeal around celebrities revolve around their humanity and their relatability. Even much of the appeal of VTubers are their underlying humanity and personality and the intrigue into who the person under the mask could be. As for the larger industry of idols and celebrity stardom, I think it's worth noting that we aren't going to be seeing virtual celebrities take over K-pop anytime soon. Hell, even aespa's main selling point is still their members, followed by their discography and concept. The virtual component seems to be a smaller instrument in a larger storyline around the SMCU. If I'm being completely honest, no one doubted aespa's success, especially coming from a big three group, but I have heard that they're huge in Korea at the moment, constantly ranking as the biggest girl group with the most brand reputation month after month. And while their music styles may be bold and out there, their success on award shows, combined with a massively devoted fan base, illustrates a new appetite among fans for the daring and unconventional. With more advanced and accessible technology coming out every year, producers are given more creative freedom to push the limits of the industry, introducing fans to newer and more engaging methods of entertainment.